Welcome everybody to Exploring Marketing Options. I'm Chris During. Today we're going to be looking at Rise.com. So Rise.com looks like another social networking site similar to Pinterest, or excuse me, not Pinterest, but LinkedIn. And so we'll be taking a look at that. And also, just for a heads up, next week we will be looking at Viadio.com, another networking site that we can take advantage of. So we'll be looking at those here over the next couple of days. All right, now I want to go ahead and jump right in here at Rise.com, and we'll take a look at what they have to offer here. So let's just start by making sure we're on the home page, clicking on the little logo there. And again, you can see over here on the right, they do have an upgrade option. So they've got a paid version as well, just like some of the sites we have been looking at. They've got an option here where we're able to find people. I could type in a name and see if they are in our in the site. It says to fill in our country for more information. So it took me to our profile page. I'm just going to go ahead and put in some information here. So we're going to put in marketing as an industry. Oops. Okay. Maybe if I could spell. Okay. And it gives us some different profile options here that we can fill in. We can put in some different jobs that we've held. We can put in our current location. Did want us to mark our current information. Oops. And we're okay, and we can put in our schools, some interests, birth date, and so on. I'm going to go ahead and fill in a little bit of this information. And let's see. And let's see, other websites. So I can put in some informational web pages here. So that's a good place to put in a link for our site. Well, in fact, let's start with it. Okay, so we can kind of do that, and then some of our social networking sites and other things like that. Okay, and then we'll get to update the profile here. Okay, and then I can keep working down. In fact, let's go back here to where we were. Okay, I can go ahead, click on my page and kind of see what it's got for me. I must have put in the picture earlier. There's some definite interesting information here. I can come in again, click in edit profile, or I can put in some haves or wants, which is kind of an interesting thing. I have, let's do this. In fact, I have flag display cases that people might want. And you just put that in there. Go back to my page. and so on. Then I can put in maybe if there's some interesting things that I'd be looking for. So it's a unique feature, something that kind of play with. Then come in here and edit photos. Put in looks like different photo for. Let's try this. Okay, now it looks like you can only have one photo right now. Okay, to be able to add photos, here to find out about advanced membership. Yeah, okay, so one photo for the regular. That's okay. That's interesting. Don't want to go there. Okay, and let's take a look at preferences. This is where we can set notifications from email and so forth. We can send a private message. We can bookmark. Let's go to bookmarks here because that may be interesting. Let's see. Sure, exactly. Let's see. Go to your networks to find and post topics to bookmark. Okay, so under networks here, I can come in and bookmark information that's been posted here. Okay, that's interesting. So here I can see my network, people who I'm associated with, friends and followers. And then there's some upgrade information here that I probably can't use as a basic user here. So, but I can look at some of these others. So in here I can invite my friends. Just sending an email, and it'll send them this little message here that says, "Hey, I've just joined this Rise.com, and wouldn't you like to network with me?" and so on. I can come in here and search networks. Let's just look. See what we have. So it gives me some suggestions, no exact matches, it says. But I might take a look here. Promotion for your social. I can get a website review. So there's some things that people are doing here that I can look at and look at and work with. Here's one talking about one of the websites we talked about earlier this year, Sue.com. So some interesting things. I click on this and it asks for us to work with them and gives us some people to look at who might be interested in some of the topics we're interested in. So a good place to do some networking and so forth. In here we can get in and find our friends, any existing members. It shows us the friends of our friends as well. We can invite or add friends, we can edit our friends, or we can look at our friend requests. We can also look at the specific order of our friends. We can order them by their name or by their last login or just a random order. And then they would show up under here apparently. Then it gives us some events. Again, events might be an interesting thing if, for example, you're going to launch your website. You might put in here an event that the website's going to launch on a specific date and have people come and check it out, or you're going to launch a coupon for the holidays or something along those lines. Might be a good place to do that. And then there's some different, of course, classified options where you can kind of look at businesses and jobs and so on that's available, and some different announcements. So overall, I think a very interesting site. Not quite as robust as LinkedIn. It's a little bit just more kind of old school looking, but still has a lot of good functionality. I'm able to put in links and so on. So I think that really is a good thing. Let's go back to my page here and see if there's anything else we might be able to capitalize on. just a lot, it looks like, of different little links to work with. But all in all, I do think it would be a valuable site for anyone who's looking to market a business. So that looks like Rise.com, guys. We'll go ahead and let you ask some questions.